Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. There is a reason that we've got so many visitors visiting the Valley and so many people that want to live here in this world-class destination. Well, I'm on the couch with Tye Stockton from the Stockton Group, who always comes in with some amazing, luxurious residences. I mean, these are the things you dream about.
Absolutely. And I'm a lucky guy. I get to represent these amazing sellers and showcase these great houses and expose buyers that have fallen in love with the Vail Valley and want to buy a home. You know, I get to take them out and let them explore and see what amazing properties we have up and down the Vail Valley. It's a great job.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about you see these properties and you say luxury, opulent, just absolutely breathtaking. And a lot of them we've talked about in the past, you know, you see some of the price tags on them, but it's not that far out of a reach, because if you've got a family, if you've got a trust, if you've got a bunch of people that want to go in on something like this, that's the way to go.
Yeah, and I think, you know, when you consider that the Vail Valley really, when you buy a home here, if you think about it, in the wintertime, you know, the setting, how you use it, your daily life is one routine. And then the summertime and fall time are different. So you kind of get two houses for one, because, you know, now we're playing golf, we're going rafting, we're going to Bravo shows, you know, farmers markets, getting outside, exploring nature, hiking. And then we switch over in the fall and we do all that with just beautiful colors. And then winter comes around and we're skiing and snowmobiling and skinning and, you know, all that fun stuff. So people really see the value in it. And you know, I think we never lose sight of, if we're fortunate enough to be able to come to a place like Vail, that the lifestyle component drives all of that. And then when you have an amazing day and you go out, homes like 1350 Greenhill Court or 2975 Man's Ranch Road that we're talking about today, they, you know, they're a great place to come back home and just relax. And you mentioned there are these gorgeous, you know, beautiful high-end homes, and yet nature and the setting that they sit in just really sets it off absolutely perfectly.
Yeah, the dynamic of that home absolutely changes with every single season. So you've got one residence, but it changes and provides a whole different opportunity for you throughout the year. Now that 2975 Man's Ranch Road, that's a 4-bedroom, 5-bath, 7254 square feet, 7,500, and that sits on 5,700 acres.
5,707 acres, so about a little over half an acre.
Yeah, half an acre.
But what's interesting about that, both of these homes, when you talk about them, is that you sit on that acreage, but then it abuts all this public land. So literally you have hundreds of acres. This house, you can walk right out the back and you're at Booth Creek Trail, you know, Booth Falls, you go up and see that. It's one of the most popular hikes in the Vail Valley. And it's really juxtaposed against, you know, that backdrop. But, you know, these folks meticulously redid this house, and it's actually absolutely gorgeous inside and out. It offers a lot of natural light, really, you know, great spaces for 7,200 square feet. 4 bedrooms, you know, you have room to kind of spread out. It's great for entertaining, you know, large dining area space, big open kitchen floor plan, just, you know, outdoor spaces are to die for. You get in that hot tub and you just literally look around you and you just see nature from every aspect. So, you know, as you can see on the screen now, you know, we're really doing a video walkthrough of the house, but it draws you in a way that I think makes you feel special about, you know, the place that you're in. And this particular setting in the Booth Falls neighborhood is kind of an under the radar location. Not a lot of people know where this is. It's on the end of a cul-de-sac, so very private home. It was custom built by Schaefer Hyde Construction, which is one of the premier builders in the Vail Valley. And you know, when you take these exterior shots that we're seeing on the screen now, all you see literally is nature, you know, trees and blue skies and mountains, and just, you know, it's one of those quintessential Vail Valley homes that you hope to be able to own and acquire. And, you know, from there you just enjoy, everything that Vail has to offer.
With the lot size that's on, it feels so private, and it's rare in that there's not a lot of single-family homes in Vail.
Yeah, increasingly with land scarcity, we have a lot of duplex homes, which is, kind of two homes with a party wall.
Right.
And that's fairly common because, we just don't have a lot of room to put houses. So when you have the opportunity, like Mans Ranch Road, to acquire a single family home, or like Greenhill that we'll talk about next,
Yep.
that is a rare find in Vail. And I think people that spend more time here realize how special those types of homes are.
Well, let's talk about Greenhill Court. 1350 Greenhill Court there in Vail. Similar square footage on the home. However, it's got 6 bedrooms plus a den/bunk room, 7 baths. That's an entertainer's dream right there.
It really is. And Greenhill Court, this neighborhood is in the Cascade Village area, which is really great. There's a Grand Hyatt there, and you can have access to some of those amenities. And like Mans Ranch, this home backs up to Forest Service or public land. So you're always going to ensure that privacy. The outdoor spaces, look at this beautiful hillside that's just meticulously maintained with perennial gardens. And what's really special and unique about this particular home is the craftsman style of this home. We don't see that a lot in this particular area, but it's going to be a really beautiful, timeless home. Again, meticulously restored, with refreshed finishes, but really staying true to that craftsman style. Nice big kitchen, pizza oven you see here,
Right.
Gorgeous dining areas, sitting areas, a chilled wine room, wet bar. This house has lots of storage. It's really a house for somebody that really wants to spend 6 to 12 months out of the
Right.
year here, because it really offers a lot of that everyday family living style. The master bedroom has a altitude adjustment or oxygen system in it. So for those people that are concerned about the altitude and breathing, you can get the relative elevation in here down to sea level if you want,
Wow.
which is pretty cool. It's a different way of thinking about acclimating to higher elevations. So I love the idea of this house. It sits at a dead end street, so it's very quiet, very private, really next to no vehicular traffic coming by. When you get there, you just feel like you're in a world all your
Right.
own. I just love this house, and the feedback from people that have seen it is, I wasn't necessarily thinking of a craftsman style home because you don't see those that often,
Right.
but wow, what a breath of fresh air, and how beautiful it is. And this is one of those architectural styles that you could fast forward 20 years from
it's
now, and it's
timeless.
going to be, right on point again. And it's totally turnkey. This is going to be sold almost entirely furnished, so everything you see here in this beautiful video can be yours. I mean, you could buy this home and you could still enjoy late summer and fall in the home and roll right into winter. I mean, this one really excites me a lot because we're not going to see another house like this in the valley.
No, the details that have gone into that home are amazing. I mean, you talk craftsman, the trim, the window settings, the beams are things you just don't find in your average home.
Yeah, and it's set up great for a family. You have 2 bedrooms and a bunk room in one area of the house. Great if you want kids in that area. And then the other end of the house is the master suite, and then there's a bedroom near that, or that could be another office, and then down below is that 6th bedroom that we talk about.
Right.
So really spread out nicely. There's a nice upper level area that can function as also an office, or the previous owners had a billiards table in there. It was a game room, and you can kind of gaze down and see the great room, and it just connects everybody together nicely. I like when you're in this house, it's a very social home that's easy to gather and create amazing memories.
And that's what it's about. It's about creating those memories, bringing everybody together. That feeling when you're in a home like that is just unsurpassable.
Yeah, and one overall or overriding point that I want to make for people is, because I'm hearing a lot of questions, like we had the pandemic and everybody flooded in and bought everything, and then there was no inventory, and we've slowly started to normalize. We're going back to a normal market. People are traveling all over the world now, but as is always the case in resort markets, people, their usefulness of a house sometimes runs out. They either get older or they're using it less. So, our inventory is gradually started to build. And I would say if you're considering a home, we have some spectacular properties, not just these two, but we have some great properties up and down the valley like Mountain Star and Lake Creek and Bachelor Gulch. And I got a really great one I'm going to sneak out here in a week or two in Bachelor Gulch. If that rings your bell, call me. It's a brand new, more modern home in Bachelor Gulch, which we know doesn't happen. But it's a great time to look at real estate and consider a purchase.
Well, Tye, thanks for coming on today. Again, the luxury, the opulence of all these residents you bring to us make me want to dream even more. So if you're interested in a high-end luxury residence, get with Tye Stockton, the Stockton Group at Compass. They will set you in the right direction. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.